Well, I'm kind of happy to be getting this foreground water in. You know, the whole way through here I've been using ultramarine blue, alizarin crimson, yellow ochre, and white. Now I'm getting down towards the bottom. We've mostly dumped our yellow ochre. We've gone into more alizarin crimson and ultramarine blue and white. And now we're getting more into ultramarine blue. I'm still adding hints of yellow ochre because I don't want this ultramarine blue to be too cartoonish looking. I would like it to be a little more, well, a little dirtier, a little more subdued. I don't mind the higher value, but I don't think that I want the water to be too blue. That might be a little bit low on the value scale. Let's see here. It's quite blue. That is quite blue. That is a little too blue. Let's go a little more purple. And then I'll say, oh, that's too purple. Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. That's a very blocky bit of branch here. Okay, well let's paint up to it and then decide how to break that branch. You know, I know a clump like this can look funny now because it's all dark, but when I lay in the greens that are going to, you know, make up the tree, you don't have, you know, it really makes a big difference in how the thing looks. So I don't have to be too worried about it, I don't think. But let's put that in there. I think that's probably enough. I'm going to have to revisit this and, you know, re-establish these lines a little bit. Well, re-establish them, no. Make them darker. That's really all I'm going to do. Seeing as we're this close, this close to the foreground, I can put in a few strokes. Any direction I want, really. I don't even have to go over them horizontally, but I will anyway. Okay. I think that's gonna be okay. I'll put it this way, we'll leave it at this for the moment. Bit of a stump here, bit of low bush here. This tree is taking shape. I don't mind the idea of a bit of low bush at the base of this tree, and this tree here, you know, continuing off to the left a bit. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're doing okay. I don't like, we have a line here. Do I like that? You know what? I think that by the time I paint this tree in, that will not be an issue for me. I might be getting a little too persnickety. Sometimes that happens, and you know, being persnickety can be your worst enemy. Or at least not a friend. Okay. I think I'll leave it at that. I will do a zoomy this time, just because I have the rocks in and the water in. So I think that would be maybe helpful. I've already gone through the colors on them, so not an issue. Yeah, I'll do that right now. Oh, I'm probably mumbling again. I mumble a lot. Oops. Always the wrong direction. Wow, I got a lot of glare. I'm going to close the blinds behind me here. That's going to help. Okay. Just so you can see the brush strokes a little more clearly. Trying to keep those rocks interesting. Varying the shapes and shadows a little bit. And then the water, you know. It's not really big water in this painting, but there's enough of it. And I really wanted to repeat the colors from the sky in the water, but those colors in the water I wanted to be a little bit cleaner. Because if you keep your colors as you bring them, if you keep your colors cleaner or make them cleaner as you come towards the foreground, it helps to make them actually appear as though they are in the foreground. So I'm going to back out the camera here, but you'll see that the colors in the sky are the same, but they're a bit dirtier, a bit more diluted with other colors. Okay, they're relatives, but they're not identical twins. And that orange is still just blasting at you. Anyway, that's through the camera. Face to face, it looks fantastic to me. I'm very happy with it. So, that's how it's coming. I'm pretty happy. Hope you're liking it. And to all my American friends out there, I only have one thing to say to you. I hope you have a great Independence Day. Great Independence Day celebrations. Enjoy the fireworks. Behave. Be safe. Anyway, good on you. See you soon.